Hello, everyone. How you doing? Yeah, the new Amazing Digital Circus episode was amazing. I would have named this episode after the new Neurosis album, which I was not expecting to come out, but I was very delightfully surprised because I think it's one of the best metal albums I've heard in a really long time. Uh, Maybe even one of the best sludge metal albums I've ever listened to. So yeah, it's really good. I think When the Kite String Pops by Aspaf still my favorite sludge metal album, but this is probably my second favorite sludge metal album ever. They're the same. And then also the new Underscores album's really good too. Probably not as good as Wall Socket, but still very good. Then also the new Slayer album's going to come out tomorrow. I expect it to be incredible. So I'm back, guys. Here I am. Oh, also, guys, guess what came for me? I got Marty Supreme, and also, yeah, I guess we got this one. The Lighthouse. I kind of think Uncut Gems is still a better movie than Marty Supreme, but I still think Marty Supreme is really good. Six in the morning, 6 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Hello, person watching. Hello, people watching. Anything you guys want to talk about? Love your merch collection. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. Have you seen the new Digital Circus episode? Yes. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah. It was really good. I thought very good. I think it might actually even be my main go as far as to say I think it was the best episode yet. I think Amazing Digital Circus is my favorite of the indie shows. If I had to say, like out of like Hazbin Hotel and Hello Boss and Murder Drones and all other stuff, I think Digital Circus is my favorite. Yeah. Do you happen to be a fan of music by chance? I'm mainly a music channel. It was this week. There's a really good album by a sludge metal band called Neurosis. I dropped an album called "An Undying Love for a Burning World." It's really good. And then also an album by Underscores dropped. It's called "You." She's like an electro pop musician. I don't know if you're familiar with anyone. Listen to live alternative music. Nice. I like alternative music. Any favorite bands or musicians? Let's check it out. Yeah, hell yeah. Neurosis has some other good albums. There's one they did called Free Silver and Blood that's pretty good, and then another one called Times of Grace. But so the band has a bit of a bad rep, not anymore, but did, because their vocalist of the group, they fired him because there's a bunch of stuff that surfaced that he did a bunch of really like bad stuff, like he was abusive to his wife and kids, and that came out and they fired him. So now they have a new vocalist. And their new vocalist is a member of another sludge metal band called ISIS. That's also pretty good. I mean, they got the name before the terrorist group, but yeah. Probably. Oh, I like Pavement. I like Nirvana. I haven't listened to the front and bottoms though, but my favorite out of the ones you mentioned is probably Nirvana. I like In Utero. That's my favorite Nirvana album. I think Nirvana kind of got better after each release. I think so. I also like Alice in Chains. They're probably my second favorite grunge band, but Nirvana is probably my favorite grunge band, but Alice in Chains is probably my second favorite. And then probably Soundgarden. And then maybe Mudhoney. And then I don't think any other ones come close, but I guess maybe after that, maybe Pearl Jam or the one band that Kurt Cobain's wife was in. I think is also pretty good. Also, I got this. Yeah, Alice in Chains. They are in my top. All right. This is I got Marge Supreme on Blu-ray. Mm-hmm. Very cool. That's probably my favorite movie of last year. And then I also got The Lighthouse. So it's pretty cool. And what was I gonna say? Oh, thank you. That means a lot. And then I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I got this. Where is it? There it is. This came today. I think it was just $5. I like King a lot. And then I also have this. Hold on. Yeah, Kinger's my favorite too. Then probably Ragamuffin. And then I'll take Ragamuffin because I like Ragamuffin a lot too. So, yep. I'll take them all. My third favorite is probably Gangle, so I'll take Gangle out next one. And then my fourth favorite is probably Zooble, so I'll take Zooble out. And then after that, maybe Bubble. Yeah. Crap. There we go. Bubble. And then and after that, maybe Pomni. And then Jax is my least favorite of the humans, even though I think he's arguably the most popular, but I don't know. He's not really one of my favorites. I don't know. So, unpopular opinion, but I'm not. I think I like Jax more than before, and then Kane's my least favorite. I don't like Kane anymore. I used to like him a lot, but I don't like him anymore. I think he's a psychopath. I think he's funny, though, I will say. I think he's arguably one of the funniest characters. What else do I have? I got this finger thing. A pillow. And then there's also something my girlfriend got me. It's Ragafa related. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Where did I put it? It's in here somewhere. Wait, is that it? Yes. It's like her with like the noir for the bar outfit or whatever. Ragafa's underrated. I know a lot of people don't really care much for her. I don't know why. I think she was my favorite initially because I just thought she was really sweet and stuff. But not a lot of people. I mean, I think people like her. They don't like her. Like I think she's. I remember them doing that thing. She ended up being the least popular of all the humans, or Zooble or something. That's a shame. Yeah, it was a pretty good episode. I think for the most part, I think they've almost gotten this pretty much better after each episode. I bet the finale is going to be a banger. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say that for the most part because I think the fast food episode. I think wasn't as good as the previous one, but it was better than the first two. And then I think the one after the gun episode was not quite as good as the gun episode, but would have been the best episode of the gun episode wasn't the thing. And this new one I think is the best episode so far. So I think every episode's been a banger. I think the pilot's my least favorite, but every episode so far. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the pilot was my least. Yeah. And actually, kind of looking at the pilot, it's kind of like the show used to look like that. I don't know. There's season 2. Yeah, that's 2. I think Murder Drones. I don't know. It's the only other Glitch show that has more episodes than one, so I don't know if I could say that it's. Yeah, but I do like Murder Drones. My favorite from Murder Drones is probably V. If I had to say. And one I'm kind of thinking, I wonder if the characters are going to be able to know their names now. You know, like they'll be able, because I think one thing Tom mentioned is Kane probably took away their names, like the ability to remember their names. And I'm kind of wondering if they'll all know their names now. Since you know, yeah, they got yeah, they're able to swear now apparently. So and also my brother actually came up with something where he thinks that, so my brother is actually a programmer, and he said this. So he said, I watched the episode. I didn't think Kane would be the one to end up dying. It was pretty interesting. The code Kinger uses on his computer is mostly real Linux command line prompts, which is what I use for work, but part of it lists their file names and dates. The circuit seems to have been created in October 1996. Scratch was added in 1999 and Ragapa in 2008, but none of the others have a visible file. I'm interested if Kane is truly deleted. Removing the file in Linux usually deletes it forever. He can't get it back, but earlier in the sequence, he tries and fails to use RM, the normal decision command. However, Kane got deleted. It might put him in a backup or something like the recycle bin. I feel like it'll have to do with the void from the first episode. And I hope Bubble isn't dead. I don't know. I don't think Bubble's dead. But my brother told me that there was another file that for Bubble or something. Yeah, I kind of wonder what they would do with the canon human designs if they would I don't know, like show them like as real life, like show the voice actors, or if they would, I don't know, have it be 3D animated humans. I don't know. Okay. Wondering what they would do if they show their human designs. Yeah, it's very interesting. I think so. I like the theory that Scratch helped make the circus so he could keep on since he had a tumor. Oh, yeah. I've heard that. I heard that somewhere. Then he abstracted. I was kind of hoping that they would do like a prequel or something, that like all the original humans or something that were in the circus, before or well, Kiger was there, because I think Kiger was the first human to go there. I don't know. Hopefully they'll still do that, but I think Gooseworks said, I remember seeing a tweet that said like, I'm never interacting. I mean, don't ever want to do anything related to this show again or something, which is disappointing. But I was kind of hoping they would do a prequel with all the the original characters. But yeah, that we got a little bit of Queenie screen time. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done anything for Ribbit yet. I was really expecting there to be like a Ribbit plush or something, but there wasn't. I mean, there kind of is, because like the one Pomni Jax thing. Hold on, give me a second. I got a text from my mom saying that my dog's crying, so I gotta go see what's up with him. I'll be right back. Give me a second. All right, we're back. Hey, Rudy, how you doing? Do you know the merch online, or do you? So most of them I've gotten online, but some I've gotten at like Hot Topic and stuff. How you doing, Rudy? I love your Luna. Yeah, Luna and Alistair are my favorites. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm back. Luna is my favorite character, probably, and Alistair's my favorite Hasbin Hotel character. Oh yeah, the new Invincible is pretty good. I don't know. I think the second episode of season 4 is probably. I don't feel like it's on as strong. I think like the third season of Invincible, I think was the best yet. This one I don't think is giving. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's as engaging me quite as much. But I did like the. The second episode of season 4, but I don't know. This one isn't really catching my attention as well. I didn't really care much for the. I think about it. I didn't really care much for the most recent episode, but that's all right. Yeah, the Digital Circus episode's really good. I did think the one thing that was kind of funny when they were falling off the cliff, though, but yeah. Hello. Oh, hey, Darren. How you doing? Yeah, the new Digital Circus episode, I think, is probably the best episode yet, I think. But have you heard the new Roastus album by chance? That's probably my new favorite album of the year. The next stream that comes up should be about probably Neurosis and Underscores, and almost certainly also the new Slater album that's coming out tomorrow. Because the new Underscores and the new Neurosis album are both bangers, and I expect the new Slater to be a banger as well. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're not okay. You can talk to me about it after the stream if you want. But the new Neurosis album is my new favorite album of the year, so it might be one of the best sludge metal albums I've ever heard. But my favorite sludge metal album is still probably When the Kite Streams Pops by Acid Bath, which is really hard to beat. It's also one of my favorite metal albums. So, yeah. Yeah. No, they put. Oh yeah, Slayer was in the episode. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Rain and Blood. I think I'm going to Ghost Shower. It was nice talking to you. I'll try to join with you in the streaming again. Okay, no problem. Good talking to you. Favorite thrash band. My favorite thrash metal band might actually be Sepultura, but Slayer maybe my second favorite one. Yeah, Sepultura is really good too. Mm-hmm. Listening to Sepultura. Oh yeah, you know Arise. That's my favorite album they've done. Really. Anything anyone wants to talk about? Anything anyone wants to talk about? Digital Circus. Yeah, that's gonna be the final episode. It's too bad. Oh, I meant the show. Here's Marty Supreme. Rudy. I got the Blu-ray. It's also like the 4K, but I don't know. What does 4K play on? Is there oh shit. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's I don't think it's as good as Uncut Gems, but it's definitely better than Good Time, I will say. Plan to watch. Oh, I already seen Sinners, but it's a good movie. That's probably my favorite horror movie of last year, probably. Old cards it comes with. There's Tyler the Creator. That movie. Well, Sinners did, and unfortunately, Marty Supreme didn't go home with anything, which kind of sucks because I thought that was the best movie of last year. I don't think. I mean, I thought Sinners was good, but I don't think it's like anything like I don't know. Like I wasn't like insanely blown away by it. I'd maybe give it like an 8 or something if I were to give it a rating. I'm not big on a lot of modern horror, but one modern horror movie I like so much that I might even say it's one of the best horror movies I've ever seen, though, is The Lighthouse, which is kind of I think this deserved a lot of Oscars, but I think it's too abstract and weird and artistic and experimental for that. So, and it has like this is the Blu-ray. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, when DVDs today never get a special packaging like Blu-rays and 4Ks. Oh yeah, I got you. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. Did you hear about the Afro Man thing? That one song he did, that Randy Walters song, that's a freaking banger. That one has been stuck in my head all day. All right, so I gotcha. Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. Ooh, yeah, that's why I got filthy rich. Ooh, that's a banger. Now, I'm not even too big on Afro Man. Usually, like, he has some songs I like, but his diss tracks have been bangers. Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. Ooh, yeah. That's why I got filthy rich. Ooh, yeah. Which I want to get high. Let's play in the car. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Huh. I like that song by him. Yeah. That's fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my videos. In my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. To miss some charges, let me go. Go. Victims, let me go. Turning off my video. Unconfidential. Crooked popos. You Walt is a son of a bitch. That's why I'm not filthy rich. All right, you get it. And that one that's called "Can You Help Me Fix My Door" is also pretty good. And see. Oh. Well, my bad. Sorry, guys. All right. Anyways, see you guys. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.